Welcome to Bill Colville's YouTube channel. If this is your first time, Bill makes bicycling videos. Today's adventure takes us to Watkins Glen International Racetrack. This is very interesting and unique. The racetrack is open to bicyclists to enjoy riding around the track. Let's follow along.
No car says you will win the bike ride today. Feed me more money. Thanks, Lisa. Today, as she said, we are at Watkins Glen International Racetrack, and they're actually opening up to bicycles. They do like 2 a year, usually one in the spring and then one around in August. So it's pretty cool. It's about $16 per person, and you can ride for 2 hours from about 5:30 to 7:30. The track is all yours. So it's a lot of fun. Just to give you a little background, the Watkins Glen International Raceway opened up in 1956, and there's actually 2 circuits to it. There's the long circuit, which is about 3.3 miles, and then there's the short circuit, which is about 2.4 miles. The long circuit has a little additional part they call the boot, and with that, it gives you 11 turns throughout the whole racetrack. You can do whatever you wanted on this. You can do the boot if you want and make it a little additional mileage. Usually the boot track circuit is used for Grand Prix, and the short course is used for NASCAR. The only thing I was a little surprised, when we first started out here, we're actually starting out in the pit stop area. So we're coming out of the pit stops, and then we're heading down and get onto the racetrack. First thing you come to, there's a little bit of a downhill, about a 8%, 9% grade downhill, which is nice, but then you immediately hit a 10% climb, which I was a little surprised of in a racetrack. I didn't realize there was that much of a climb, but it's about 10%, and it's about a quarter of a mile long, I believe, but a little bit of difficulty getting up that right away, but it's a great track, and there's quite a few people that turned out for this tonight. Take a look. The seating capacity of the racetrack is 38,900, and I know for next year, 2026, I believe there's 3 NASCAR races, and I believe there's 6 other major races that are being held here at the track. Probably some concerts too. They also open this up to concerts. Besides that, they have special event nights. Like I know one night there's Corvettes come, and they have a very structured form that they have to follow, and it's just basically they drive around the racetrack, which is pretty cool. So there's definitely a lot of things going on. You just have to check with their events. But I think it's time for me to put the pedal to the metal. I'm getting passed by a lot of children here. In case you don't know where Watkins Glen is, it's in New York State. It's in the Finger Lakes region. It's actually at the southern tip of Seneca Lake, and there is a village of Watkins Glen, which is really pretty cool. It's a lot of shops and restaurants and a lot of wineries, and Seneca Lake has probably got the most wineries out of all the Finger Lakes, so there's other things to do besides just the racetrack. Alright, we're finishing up here. I'm coming into the pit stops, and this is pretty much where we started from. I ended up doing about 5 laps. We're pulling into the pit stop now, so it's about time to go to my favorite brewery and winery, which is Three Brothers. Get a little beverage. Thank you.
That was fun. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I did a survey, and according to my results, people who watch Bill's videos are happy and maybe healthier. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like, and consider sharing with your friends and leave comments. A special thank you to fellow riders Julia, Joanne, and Etienne. Until the next adventure, saddle up and ride.